Haha. After, like, maybe a week of waiting, we played Danganronpa again. You know, I was postponing it because I kept getting distracted by... Shut up. I kept getting distracted by Devour, the game I was playing with my friends, and that we played on our off time and took it absolutely not seriously at all. We found very funny things to do, if only we streamed it, so it could be remembered. Anyway, after, I said like a week, right? Yeah, probably a week. Anyway, after like a week of waiting, we finally will continue Danganronpa. Fun! Last we left off, Celeste had been executed. Fun. And now we're on... that. Yeah, no, we're on chapter 4 now. Only, what, 10 of us remain? Something like that? I don't really know. I guess I just get started into it. I don't know. I'm trying to put in filler and it's not really working. If you couldn't tell. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. So many murders! And she got executed. Honestly, the worst way to go. Burning alive. And that brings us up to now. That's a great summary. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of the people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become a commonplace. That's true. Still. Alright, that happened. I completely forgot about that. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean, in that case? Well, because how scary everyone looks. Don't you mean scared? I don't know. Look how scary everyone looks. I don't know. It's kinda because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you feel your bellies, I'm sure you'll all cheer up, so let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and we'll eat till we can't stand up. That's like a deep impact style, meteor impact, extinction level event combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast and top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we're going to need to explore.
I see.
That's right, since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't want to give into despair just yet. Shouldn't you not be talking about that? You know there's cameras everywhere. You shouldn't... What happened to being secret about it? Why are you talking about it out loud where there's cameras? She's right, we have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah. Think of happy thoughts. No deathy thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
We're serious.
This is all over. I wanna get reborn for this, seriously. Reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't any more murders. Now, what makes you so sure?
According to the
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it. You are like the worst possible clairvoyant I've ever met. Honestly.
However...
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult
Well, yeah, it's
mystery.
not like it's an ESP or whatever. Of course I'm gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
Okay. I told you, my fortune telling isn't some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. Oh boy. Cattle what?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them for parts of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend. As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. You are not a cow, though. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. Oh. It was a place where I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
But
And before long,
the end is
the
nigh.
sky was filled with mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
Oh
And
no.
as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
Oh
And
god.
then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
You're an absolute
You
idiot.
realize what that means?
You're an idiot.
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
My brain hurts from your logic and your statements.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed it with ground pork in it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That's cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of— how dare you? Well, you do stink though.
Hmm.
That's fine. That's fine? Anyway. I hope your predictions turn out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too. Of course I can never kill any one of my friends. I felt like those words were of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But, well, to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being. But within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Ugh. Chapter 4. All-Star Apologies. What's Chihiro doing there? Daily life. We began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Okay, here we go. Leave the area? Yep. I guess we'll go to the next floor. Last floor was open, it was like 3rd or something? Maybe. I clicked out of this. How do I do that? Anyway. Go up to the 3rd. No, 4th? What floor is where? How many floors have we accessed? Well, I'm having a stroke. I'm not even reading anything and I'm already struggling. Oh god. 4th floor. We've got 4 floors now. So much room. I'm never gonna be able to find anyone. Nice. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope Speak Academy. How many goddamn floors are there? Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Have to? Have to, you say? Got girls, boys. Data lab. No good, the door's locked. Guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplates, it's called the data center. Data center. It's a data lab! You can't trick me! What's behind the door is a total mystery. Look, it says data lab, not data center. Classroom. 4A. One day I saw Monokuma in class, la 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 la, gobble 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 gobble. Oh god, that's blood. And why am I drawn on there? I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. A ton, you say? I mean, this room isn't locked, but you know, whatever. It's fine. What's this one? 4B? Yeah. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school score? Score? I'm very kind. I gather up your coins and come. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me. Or I might die of loneliness. Peek. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I don't understand, but that's fine. Oh, there's a thing here. Music. Music room, or... Well, that's more of a music hall, I'd say. This is the music room. Like I said, that's more of a music hall, if I'd say anything. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall. Okay. Why do I even bother speaking if they're just gonna speak for me? Hi, Kyoko, what you got?
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Are we just gonna talk about this anywhere and everywhere? What, are there suddenly no more cameras? There's cameras, you know. There's... You shouldn't be talking about these things out loud in areas where Monokuma could possibly be hearing. The goddamn panda could be listening to any of our conversations. You really need to stop talking. Got the secret the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind, so I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. When I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
Fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me in the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go to the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I want you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I want to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there's some kind of unknown clue in there that would reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was going to get attacked?
Doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you are a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know what the note was that was left in there? Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note said you must not leave.
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that here. Or shouldn't talk about that. Not here. How? Oh! Now you look at the surveillance camera! Now you realize you shouldn't be talking about this! Why did you bring it up in the first place? You make no sense, Kyoko!
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking what it was, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter. So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret, huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Wrong?
Am I wrong? That's... Oh, well, yeah, I'm hiding something, alright.
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's not worth expressing your doubt about your friend. There's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. I'm a teller, you know? I haven't found a conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, I could just make things much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing that. Oh, come on, why'd you give me the option when I'm not gonna be able to tell her? Fine, I'm sorry, Kyoko, you're lovely in every sense of way, probably. But I can't tell you. Sorry, I can't tell you, not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer.
However...
But you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Goodbye.
Oh. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Yeah, no, probably. You know, you probably. Is the only two things to look at in this room? I'm not gonna mention the disco ball? Why is there a disco ball in a music hall? Is this a grand piano? Seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. I can play one whole song on that. Actually, no, I can play 2 whole songs on that, because as of now, I've learned 2 songs. Of course, without someone around who could play it, it's totally useless. I said I could play! You know, it's not entirely useless. Then again, I'm not in there, so I can't really do that, but you know, I can play. I can do it. Surveillance camera, I just don't think I'll ever get used to it. I mean, who could get used to be watched 24/7? Okay, whatever. Anyway, that's the music hall. I refuse to call it a music room, seeing as it's really not just a room, it's a hall. I didn't read what that sign said. What is this? Oh. This is the office. Oh, the office. Oh god, all the teachers are dead. They've put memorials for all the teachers. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Of course, they're dead. You can tell by the flowers. Whole bunch of stuff to look at. Ain't that new? There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel much more weirder. I seem to understand the meaning of those flowers. Is it gonna talk? There's a flower on the desk somehow that makes things much more weirder. I'm gonna get a coin out of all of these, aren't I? There's a flower on the desk somehow that makes things much weirder. Give me a coin. Yeah! I'm gonna get so much money out of just talking about these goddamn flowers. This flower on the desk somehow that makes it weirder. Yeah. Who are the people in the pictures? Monitor. As one of the monitors Monokuma appears on, being scared of it won't do any good. I'm better off just ignoring it completely. Fair point, fair point. I agree. There's a flower on the desk somehow that makes things much weirder. I'm expecting one of those flowers to just say something completely different. And then there's the camera in the picture. A surveillance camera. I just don't think I'll ever get used to it. I mean, who could get used to... Okay, it's the same thing as the music hall. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Fustafumi and Sayaka? The smiling faces on the three of the people are now dead. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like the picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just the normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe that they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. Why is Sayaka's outfit the only... No, Sayaka's outfit was similar to that, wasn't it? I can't really remember. So what does that mean for the picture? So what does that mean, this picture... Oh my god, what did I get? Oh my god. Reading is hard. I don't know why, but it is. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in this picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. Why do you always assume that it's fake? You're fake. Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. Stop taking my pictures, man. A 4G plot? What are you, middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
There was such thing as the Noble Truth Prize. I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Why not third?
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
This is no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
it's
This picture is real, no more, no less. Thank you for laughing for me, because I cannot. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So this picture is real? I don't see why you can't believe that. What evidence is proving... Well, I guess there could be evidence, but what evidence is proving that that isn't real? And again, what evidence is proving that it is real? You know, I don't even know, but you know, it's fine, whatever. Is it real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case. If that's the case, that's it, there is. That's all. Yep, that's all. Nothing else to it. Oh yeah, that did say office. Headmaster. Let me in! Let me in! I want to speak to the headmaster! The nameplate on the door says headmaster's room. The headmaster's room. There must be something worthwhile in there. Oh, good God, of course it's locked. Huh? The door is locked? Damn it. So many I guess Hero was right. There's a lot of locked rooms in this floor. Well, I don't even know. Hey, I like chem. Give me chem. I'm all for chemistry. Yeah. Can I just spend my time here playing with chemicals? Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. What would it do? I guess it's chemicals we're breathing in, so it's fair. This is a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Ah, listen, Makoto. Listen, just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, and what? They even have Proteins X? What's that? A high-quality protein drink. There's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. This is connoisseur's level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? I've already taken a good look at the things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I think I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. No, I want to talk to Hina. Okay, well. I guess I won't be talking to Hina and Sakura. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. After a few minutes... So this is everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we discovered. Yeah, good idea. What do you got for us, Hina?
Yeah.
There's a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
There was an all-star cast of nutrients, additives, and supplements. You should at least go and take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in that kind of stuff. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all clearly labeled, though, so it would have been hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
So we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean? Well, just in case, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Just in case, yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, it's absolutely the work of the mastermind. What'd you find, you dumb idiot? I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were all locked. The data center in the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly like the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside,
But
who cares about a stupid lock?
how about
It should be no problem in the world's strongest missing link to knock. It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down the door, one measly door. What was that? No, please continue. Did you say I've got the nicest pun on the block, the curviest tips in town? Is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't. Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door in the headmaster's room. Knocking down your own headmaster's door. What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. Oh, he was talking and I wasn't even listening. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much material is on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. What's with the face? You're totally mad. What's with the faces?
This is kind of depressing.
I was hoping that I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There's a rule for that. There, that's a rule now. You jerks. A new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Phew, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
Well.
But if he would go out of his way to make a rule like that, there's no doubt something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. What do you got for us, Sakura? Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your
I bet
deal?
it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Just shut up! I couldn't tell her because I didn't have evidence. Shut up! I know what I'm doing. This is bad. So has everyone said what they needed to say? Yeah, I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all. Let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer. Your house burned to the ground? How did that happen? What did you do to burn your house down? Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad. Oh. Yeah, that's a fair answer. Because my dad was smoking in bed. Yeah, that's fair. I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found a picture on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like the last one. Another one? But this time, it was a picture of Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. The classroom in the picture didn't have any metal sheets covering the windows. So that picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Fumi, and Sayaka? But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have had to been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? I guess. I don't really know. Some deeper truth that we don't understand.
What?
It can't be. It's fake. But Monokuma said he was real. I know we could just write it off as a lie, but
So
then you trust Monokuma's word over to everyone who's died? Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I wouldn't say emotional, but, you know... Whatever. I don't understand why she's so angry. She
Hey,
looks
come
pretty
on.
happy to me. She's smirking. That doesn't look angry. Come on, guys. Stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sulken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I would look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. Why?
You know?
Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing? Just leave us alone. You're not part of this.
Right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. So whatever is causing your face to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And what if I happen to discover a vital clue that wouldn't concern you in the slightest? Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? He's saying he was talking to Alter Ego? Did he have something to tell him?
it would seem
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath! If Alter Ego really did... Oh, fuck. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, wonder what it could have been. I guess we're going to the bath. Oh, whoosh. Ooh. Fun. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on a bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come here what Alter Ego has to say too.
What's your problem?
I already heard it. Do you have to keep saying that? Is that like a necessary requirement for you? Do you have to? Why? Why do you have? Why? You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well-
No. I mean, why do you have to say that? A promise? Hey, you gotta stop repeating that word. You gotta. You can't keep doing it. You can't. You gotta stop, Togo. It's time to stop. You've used it way too much, and I really don't like saying it, so I'm not going to say it, but it's really uncomfortable. Please stop. Master, I hate it. I don't even like saying it. Oh my god, I hate it. I told me to wait here, so that's what I'm going to do. What are you, his dog? Is that... Why? That's what he wants. I'll do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist, now a super sadist. No, what are you? Well, guess we have no choice but to use force. A shot to the face would stand out, but go for the gut. But she's a girl. Who cares? I already got a mountain of lawsuits waiting for me when I get out. What's one more? Hey, Afro Thunder. Don't get any bright ideas, okay? You're totally not adorable, so I'll just make sure when you live when I stab you, but it'll hurt like hell. I'm strong against the women and children, but not women and children that seem strong. This guy is the worst. That's fair. Listen to Kyoko about that picture from before. She's being very thorough about pretending I don't exist. Yep, sounds about right.
What the heck?
Whatever it is, I really don't want to have to beg her. Come on, Makoto, just do it. Why has it gotta be me? It's fine. It's not the end of the world if you just beg a little. But the same goes for you. No, it would be the end for me. You sound like a little kid right now.
Well,
She's essentially our opponent right now. I'm not sure if I trust her to keep her word, even if we did do what she asked. Genocide Jack is sitting in front of the laptop. I can't get to it. Why can't you just, go around her? That's an easy solution. Do I have to beg? Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely. Please let us just use the laptop. Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg. Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. One, drop to your knees, and 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of us? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel in front of her and did it. And I said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop? There goes all my dignity. Such an miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger abusing me has evaporated. So even you realize it's abuse.
hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay! My dignity is gone. I have no self-moral anymore. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. Jeez. Okay, then. The single word that was sharpened like a blade. Wounded, I let her take over.
So then.
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, his words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. One particularly important fact I discovered was a certain plan that had been put into effect here to isolate the students of Host Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That's what started the Gold Plan. but it's meant to be more than a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
That's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more is the one who came up with the whole plan was none other than the administrators of the Hope Speak themselves. Wait, what? Hold on. There's more reason we've been in prison here. It wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way!
It was the school itself. It doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think it was Alter Ego. I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the only reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. You can't even give it a proper name. Like, you know, all the other bad events in human history, you can't give it a proper name. Just, it's really bad. Take our word for it. It's just that bad.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
You see,
Otherwise known as the tragedy. Okay, there you go. That's a name for it. You don't. It's much easier and much shorter than the. What was it? The most terrible, tragic, horrible event in human history? The tragedy is better. You know, that's much better, much shorter, and much easier to remember. It was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope Speak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as its own as a school and close down.
I see.
I see, so things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as some kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester, is that the right word? I don't know. Is that how you say it? I don't even know. Sequester the students here, where they would live the rest of their lives.
so,
But why would Hope Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey.
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was,
Sorry.
"Sorry, I don't know I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry." Well, that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It appears so. Disappointing. Oh wait,
So,
there's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has something to do with the mastermind. Mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading to Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was Hope's Peak the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person who may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s, even likely in the school right now.
Headmaster?
The header in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta mind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more
We're
suspicious.
serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster. You seem very angry,
No
Kyoko.
matter what,
No matter the cost. Oh boy.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why, but I know I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. Yeah, that seemed very aggressive, from what I could tell.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure. She started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's everything I could find. All information on this laptop seems to be pretty old. That's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. And it's really all over.
hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have something more to say.
So,
Well, it's kind of on a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Fumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of the keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew this was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things that I can't really do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's that. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. Kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
Well...
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but what's a computer program that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, right? Do you? Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way. Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, can you? Right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no point in calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right?
how about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So...
I didn't really understand what you said, but, you know, that's very sentimental. So anyway. Don't so anyway that. I'm totally smart and cool thing I quoted. I don't remember where.
Hey.
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
Just a second.
And frankly, I question with ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story has gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego has said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well...
Yeah, he said that the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? Was it hopeless? I didn't think it was the word hopeless. It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen over a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway...
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
At the very least...
If nothing else, that must have some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students were killed or something?
However...
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Could it be...
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that, I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway...
Maybe. But right now, there's only one path open to us.
So...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what.
As long as we can get our hands on him. I think... Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. She does look very aggressively violent. But I think that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then...
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here. Yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then it's you. Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... oh, no. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Miyagi is gonna be so mad at me. Why do you sound happy about that? Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. Why did she look so happy? But as we all left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. Oh, god damn it. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter a little. I'm just a little jealous that you guys are enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter right now either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage. Why?
Please.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help you center your chakra. Etch it into the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
What? Fang for a fang? Be careful, he's chanted an incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. Well, what's he talking about? Convenient timing. When did it become nighttime?
This is a school
Oh.
announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
When did it become nighttime, though? I don't remember that.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
I've heard that so many times now. So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the only one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. There is a cat across. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious for the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I was lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept spinning around and around in my head. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all this. They did this because of the tragedy, which had happened a year before. Apparently, the headmaster is the one behind it. Behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me feel worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Monokuma Theater, we're back here now. That was surprisingly long. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. You were something before a bear? At first, I was a total loss. I had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's an incredible offer." But as she laid out the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a popcorn shrimp. It was totally tiny, and I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So the lady totally started laughing at me. She's like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
That's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I don't understand, but okay. You know what? Whatever.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Man. So ready?
Get ready.
I was
to
having a
face
nice
another
sleep, though.
Beautiful day.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure that even if the thing went off, I'd completely ignore this whole entire thing. I'd just go back to bed. I don't have any ideal of getting out of sleep, even if I'm in a murder situation. First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. How is anyone even waking up at a time like 7 a.m.? That's so early. It's so bad. I don't like it. Not in any sense. Does that mean that... Hang on. The hero's over there and I saw like Hina or something. Does that mean there's other people walking around? No, there's not. It was worth looking though. You know. What you doing? Going outside. Whoa, Makoto. Well, why do you sound so surprised? Sorry about that. It's just... You'd gotten here a minute earlier, it would have cost me a few more minutes off my life. What? Why?
No?
Because Kyoko, like, just left. Kyoko?
You're serious?
You know, Makoto. When the guy and a girl go at it, it shortens the lives of people who have to watch it happen,
How
too.
about that?
And since it's me saying it, you know it's true.
Hmm.
I don't think that's exactly... No, I think you're wrong. I think you're very, very wrong. So, like, hurry up and make it better.
Yo.
Anyway, see you at breakfast. That's easy for him to say, but what am I supposed to do? Jesus Christ. I don't know if I want to talk to you, but I will anyways.
What do you want?
The fair point? I don't know what I want. Well, the breakfast meeting.
That's enough.
You honestly expect me to go? No, but you know, I thought I'd talk about it, I guess. Right, as long as I'm here. Should ask Byakuya what he made at the stuff that Alter Ego told us. You know, I better not. This surveillance camera would catch us for sure. And yeah, like the other day we were talking about it out in the open in the cafeteria area.
What?
So, well...
Goodbye.
Okay. He's gone. Great conversation, not gonna lie. I've never had a better conversation in my life. Good morning,
Hey,
Hina.
Makoto.
Morning. Hey, so yesterday you were kind of cool, huh? What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you said Alter Ego was your friend,
So,
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're usually like totally normal, but when time comes, bam, you burst out your special power.
'Cause,
I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. Even before yesterday? Are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, it just kind of took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't. With your powers and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I'm right? Alright. I'm right. I don't even know anymore. Now that we've got some fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. She's right. Even if the road is long, if we don't keep moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Fair point, fair point. Okay, dining hall. Oh, Taco's here. Isn't that a miracle? As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko?
What's your
What do you-
problem?
What, do you think your eyes will just rot by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach and I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose.
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko's in here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. Oh my god. She just really hates me right now. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty... dirty President Dirty of Dirtlandia. Weren't you telling me how cool I was like not even 5 minutes ago? Why are you suddenly insulting me? You don't understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. You just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. When we can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. Why? Why are you like this, Toko? Night after night you go out for your illicit club meetings? Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Oh my god, Toko, no!
Please.
Stop it. I don't... Why are you like this? Why? In every sense, why? I'm going... and it's amazing and decent ideas are coming to me one after another. So would you like to have a black eye in your left or your right? Sorry.
Hey,
Let's
come
leave
on.
Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, would you and Toko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible, but with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to even talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Alright, Sakura, the whole thing with okay, yeah. That's fair. Cheer up, man. It's not a big deal if a girl doesn't like you. Better than having one steal you, like I did. What did you do? Oh, jeez, Hero, you live a pretty brutal life.
Huh?
I feel a little dizzy. Seriously, can't handle dirty stuff like that. I cannot either. Yet here we are, and I have to deal with that. I feel bad for you, Hina. Looks like Hina had an unexpected weakness. Sorry. Don't hit me. Do you want... Why did I even think I should talk to her? I think it's best if I stay far, far away from her. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I shouldn't talk to her anymore. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in... Don't care who they are as long as they got the right equipment.
Just the
Watch out, Sakura! Makoto's transformed into Wild Beast, Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why does this happen to me?
Well.
Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that? It must be because of that battle. Fair point. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like your god or something. Fair
Okay.
point. Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it for tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
Huh?
Huh? How come?
What's your problem?
Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad and my mom. Wait, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
Huh?
You had two moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. How is that an issue? Oh wait, no, I know how it's an issue. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. I know, never mind. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. Ugh. Should we try to go find Kyoko and talk to her? I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. In a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura, accuse her or something. Okay, leave the area. Yes. Where is that's the wrong one. Where is everyone? No one is in the dorms. Oh wait, no, someone's in the dorms. Sakura's in her room. No one's on the first, no one's on the second, no one's on the third. Everyone's on the fourth. So Kyoko and Hiro are in the hallways. Hina's in the music room. And Byakuya and Toko are in the office. I'm gonna see if I can talk to Kyoko, but first I'm gonna go get some presents. Because no one likes my presents, and I'm just bad at gifts. Yeah. So we're off to the school store first. And then we'll go see if we can talk to Kyoko, even though she's absolutely pissed at me. Woo! know why I'm the only one that actually goes to the store. Give it a shot. Is no one else finding mono coins? Alright, let's give it a shot. For 59. Or 2.95. Same thing. I don't really know. I wish you would tell me what it was before like disappearing or whatever. Like it says it's a new antonym? What's an antonym? Anytime? Yeah, anytime. I don't know what that means, but why? I wish you would tell me what it was though, so I knew if I got a repeat or not. I guess repeat would show in the corner, like it wouldn't go up. No, wait, it did go up. Repeat is at 40 now, even though I technically already had that before. Did it go up now? Still went up. Does that mean I haven't had that before? I know I got the Rose of Virtue like another time, but it still went up. Maybe it's because I only had one and I used it on a Toko and it didn't work out well. That one I've had. I haven't used it. Okay, then it doesn't go up. So even if I've discovered it, it will only go up if I already had one of that thing. I don't know. That's a dandelion? Dang. Kinda looks like one. I don't know what half these people would like, honestly. You know, I can't relate items to their personality. I don't got a clue. I'm lucky! Wowie! Give me your goddamn stuff. Whatever that is, I don't know, but it's something. I'll do it 2 more times and then go off and search for people. Kyoko, whatever her name is. I don't even know. I don't know what she likes, though. I mean, she's sure to like something, but I don't know what. Okay. That's enough. I should probably get going. Leave the area? Yes. Off to the 4th floor. Hoosh. You know, I could teleport, because I'm that magical, but I won't. Because I don't like teleporting. And I don't know how. I don't think it ever told me how to teleport. It just said you could, but I won't tell you how. I'm like, gee, thanks. And then I go on with my day. Continuing to walk everywhere. Like, I'm not complaining. I like walking. It's fun. Where is Kyoko? Where is she, hero? Where is she? Where is the angsty person that doesn't like me right now? That I'm going to force to hang out with me? Where is she? She's in the hallway. There she is. You don't like me, but I'm going to talk to you. I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. I can't even... Okay. But I don't want to talk to anyone else. You're the only one, at least. Oh wait, no, there's Hina. I'll talk to Hina. Hina's nice. Where's Hina? Hina's in the music room. You know what? Screw you, Kyoko. You know, I got better friends like Hina. You can go screw off. You totally didn't hurt my feelings right now. Shut up. I'm not sad. I'm not upset that she doesn't like me anymore. I got Hina. I got a swim friend. Person who can swim with me. I guess. I don't know. She's got magic hair. Her hair kind of looks like ice cream. Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking on him doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. I know. We should try grabbing the top and yanking it down on it. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Spend some time with Hina.
You got it.
You want to do some stretches with me? Sure. I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yeah, sure. I'll give her a present. What would you like to give her? Mineral water. Does she like mineral? She would like mineral water, wouldn't she? That's a prismatic hardtack taunt. What's a rat taunt? For filling lunchbox. She might like that. Sunflower seeds, bird seeds, kitten clip, love status ring. God of War charm, red scarf, Shumi DK t-shirt, water lover. Isn't that like a bathing suit? He had the. I wanted to look at it and see what it was, but I accidentally gave it to her. He had thoughtful. This is why I like you, Makoto. I mean, it's not like I not that kind of like. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Oh man. What's up?
Okay.
I'm getting totally fired up. What? How come? How come does it matter? Now that I'm revved up, I need to get it out. So let's race. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyway.
Right.
Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on. How you always seem so excited, Hina?
What's your
Huh?
deal?
What, are you making fun of me? No, I'm just impressed. Really? I used to know this guy. He was like, Hina, you're like a super spaz. Super spaz? Yeah, like he'd see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like that. But if you lose to the cold like that, that just means you weren't dedicated enough. Wow, you did stuff like that and didn't get sick?
You got it all wrong.
Getting sick was for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter means wearing even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh? So, like, are you the type who gets sick easily? Actually, yeah. See, you're soft. You need more training. Okay, I got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you as fit as a fiddle. Huh? What kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist and then take a dry towel and start rubbing down your spare skin. I call it what do I call it again? Way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel against your skin. Let's take a shot at this. Yoga. I don't know. Towel treatment? Is it something like towel treatment?
Got it.
Oh my god, yeah, that's it. I love going down to my apartment What? You go to your Oh my god. God, it feels so amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting a good rub down. You go to your balcony and strip down? And you're okay with that? You should give it a try if you haven't gotten your health. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. Hate to see you catch a cold or something. You go out. It would have been fine if you stayed in your house or something, but going out to your balcony and doing that's a problem. Your maximum number of skill points have increased. Look at you go. Oh no. Oh no. After being introduced to a unique sickness prevention method, I went back to my room. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Okay. Leave the area? Yes. Okay, so we got Hero here. I'm assuming everyone's still in the 4th floor. Oh no, there's a lot of people in the... Byakuya's in the warehouse. Hina's in the dining hall. Both Toko and Hiro are in the main hallway. Kyoko's in the... Toko's in the hallway. Kyoko's in the dressing hall. And Sakura is in her room. Everyone's on the 1st floor. Huh. Convenience. I'll go talk to Hina again. You know what? I like Hina. Hina's nice. I'll talk to Hina. I'm sure she likes mineral water, right? I'm sure she does. Hopefully. She doesn't. I'm concerned. Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork.
You got it.
That's a quote from a famous rugby player called Yuji Matsuo. We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive. Should I hang out with Hina for a while? Yeah, let's spend some time with Hina. You want to go for a run or release some stress? Sure, why not? Hina and I went for a light run around the school. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? I will. What would you like to give her? She likes mineral water, right? Other than that, I don't know what else she would like. I mean, she could have the overflowing lunchbox. She's a person that likes food, right? Self-destructing cassette? Why? Secrets of Millennium Prize Problems, Project Zombie, Tips and Tips, Second Button, Someone's Graduation Album, Buys Sacred Tree Sprig, from Hamais, Novelist found pen, if facts, meteorite, arrowhead, chin drill, green costume, red costume. Okay, yeah, no, I think she'd like mineral water. That's something that seems like, I don't know, a fitness person would like. You want water, you know, the basic of basics, you can have it. I don't drink it, so. Or at least not on a regular basis. Have some water. Hey, thanks, I'm super stoked. Does that mean she liked it? She looks like she was forcing it, but... Is something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck here. I'm stuck in here. I can't do any sports, can't do anything. I'm sick of it. You know there's a gym, right? There's a pool. You were so stoked for the pool, and yet you haven't even used it once. I want to get out under the sun, do some of my laps, run a marathon. I want to do some real sports. Hina, come down, okay?
What the heck?
I can't do anything here. I can't move around. I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit. But I heard rabbits die from loneliness.
That's terrible.
Whatever. If I'm gonna die, I can't get some proper... I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity. Don't you think it's a little extreme?
What the heck?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know? Why would I have joined 6 sports teams at school? How'd you manage that? How did you juggle 6 sports teams and your education?
That's right.
6? Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. The big one? She got her main sport, but ran out of juice. I think it's gotta be swimming. Going home! Bouldering? No, it's swimming. Your main sport is swimming, right? Yeah, you got it. I don't even care what stroke it is. I just get me in the pool under the blue sky. You have a pool in the... Whatchamacallit? You have a pool in this school. Go swim in it if you really want. But isn't it hard to do that many sports even for you?
Well,
If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. I need a challenge. More new stuff to try. Challenge?
'cause, I
What I
mean,
really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight and struggle to give it all give it all you got to reach the top. It's the excitement, the fear that you might suffer a heartbreaking loss.
but-
When you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know? I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about, but I could tell that for a reason, Hina was so amazing. The reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle. So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop? I'm
okay.
talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if that means I'm a super gold spaz. Did she just call herself... Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses? Excuses?
Just a second.
Hey, when did I ever make any excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now, but with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you at least try to do what you can? Do it in here? That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I'll have to make every effort I can. If I want to become a genius of effort, I bet Ian the Warp had said something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I'm gonna go do some push-ups in my room. Like maybe around 1,000 or something. Good luck with that. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and as strong as I would have expected. Hina's report card has been updated based off your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. Yeah. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Is it nighttime now? Yep. That was one productive day. Kyoko doesn't like me anymore, and I have gone closer to Hina.
Attention!
Oh, that's
Please
different.
gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
We're doing the whole, what's it called again? Motive. We're doing the motive thingy.
Quickly.
That's what it is. We're doing the motive now. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. We're doing the motive. He sounded pretty serious about it, too. The motive. Leave the area? Yeah. Off we go to the gym, I guess. Anyone around? Chilling and waiting? Guess not. Time to the gym, I guess. I don't know. Hello! Hello! I've come to talk or something. What kind of a mean thing do you have for us this time? You know. Hey Sakura, how's it going?
Huh.
You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all of us together. After all. Sakura?
well then,
Makoto. If something happens to me, you know. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then,
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Whew. This sounds like a problem for Sakura. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we gathered in the gym, it began. This cutscene definitely dwindled our people. Yet they somehow make it look like there's still a lot of people. There's not. There's really not. What's our motive, buddy? What you got for us?
Well,
Okay, let's get the show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all to present another motive, right? That's what I figured. Is he right?
huh?
We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You're finally seeing just how low of a totem pole of your life you really are. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about a motive.
Today,
The reason I gathered...
I'm feeling black.
Okay. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you. Of course I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Tell us everyone what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. He said it so openly. It made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal, even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
what is this?
What are you talking about?
Liar.
There's no way Sakura is the spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura? I just might make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to the hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys chose to do with that information, you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Thrills,
Roast her,
chills,
boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait.
Either way,
Wait.
I can't wait. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. Eye for an eye, fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us as for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
huh?
What? That he was being serious? For serious? The Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us this whole time?
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason she didn't have any choice. She was just being forced to it. Well, yeah, didn't they say something about a hostage? Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow. Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know that for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. That's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? During that fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live on some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever he says right now. How can we even be sure that she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff that she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura. If you really have to cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
I can't. Sorry, I can't. Even I don't know. I don't know that. You don't know? That just makes you even more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut up. I'm not
myself.
finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's about this promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? My chair did back. I was told to kill one of my friends. Suddenly it suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words. I see, so even now you've taken aim for our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong, I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell, we can hear your voice just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
Terrible.
Because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop, you don't need to defend me anymore. You have to take full responsibilities.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean, if you both go down?
Hina.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth on confiding you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought that if I told you, you might think less of me. Sakura!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Fun! Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
No way.
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is
Don't make me
over.
repeat
She's our
myself.
enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why? Why doesn't anyone understand her? What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is
But that's...
calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about this isn't going to help anything. But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we continue discussion tomorrow. Like, Hina's crying. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Ugh. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? I got no clue. As long as you're human, you will always come to a point where you could wish you could do things differently. And a baseball player in the major leagues, and a soccer player touring Europe, and a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes her brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, and has things they'd like to go back and
But I
change.
don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
Of course. That makes the most sense.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I don't want to. I want to go back to bed. I'm worried about Sakura, but I need to hurry. I need to hurry and get to the dining hall. Yeah, that's fair. Let's go. Let me guess, Sakura's not going to be there. Entirely possible. Hi, Kyoko. Will you actually talk to me? Kyoko, good morning. Okay, you need to chill and let me explain. still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. If she would actually let me talk to her, I'd actually be able to make things better. But she's being such a prissy person, and I hate it. I'm honestly annoyed with Kyoko right now. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko? Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge? Don't make a stupid face. You have to protect yourselves against the Mastermind's tool. Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you is a safeguard against that threat. The threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for a mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did
Stupid.
you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid, and you're a stupid idiot. Before you go too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but that's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact that meant to serve as the next motive to the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion and hatred.
in other words,
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap for that the mastermind laid out for us. Knowing that, we still stand there and argue like children? But that's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can you guys believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
What are you saying?
Idiot, you'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind control. I'd have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? That would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
Oh jeez. Throwing around death threats, are we? I should have died. Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it, if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Good job, Byakuya. You're such a pain in the ass. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow. How dare she? She should have died 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard.
I don't have time to
And
play
I will
with you.
happily elude its attempts. So, how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time. Yep. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Phew. So what should I do today? Well, Hina's in a predicament. Hina's angry, Sakura's in a predicament, Kyoko hates me, I don't like Byakuya, Toko's absolutely weird. That leaves me with no options to talk to anyone. Why do I always hit the wrong key? Oh, they're not. She's not in her room. Where's... Huh. Didn't she say she'd be in her room, though? No one's there. No one's there. Is everyone on the 4th floor? Probably. No one's there. Yeah, Kyoko and Hiro are in the hallway. It's the same place since last time. Yeah, okay. Everyone's on the 4th floor again. Okay. Got it. Do you think Kyoko will want to talk to me? Probably not. If she would just let me explain why I couldn't tell her that one time because I didn't have the evidence, maybe she would stop ignoring me. Honestly, her ignoring is actually starting to get on my nerves, like, no doubt. I'm very annoyed with Kyoko right now, as much as she's annoyed with me. We are... No. Kyoko's being a brat. And I don't like her for it. Kyoko!
Anyway.
You're being a brat, Kyoko. I don't like you right now. I'm gonna go talk to Hina again. Because Hina's actually nice. Unlike you. I can't tell you one thing and suddenly you want nothing to do with me. Makoto? Did you want something? Should I talk to Hina for a little while? Yeah, I'm gonna cheer up Hina. Were you worried about me?
Sorry.
That's nice of you. I'm gonna cheer up Hina. Hina was quiet and depressed, but I did what I could for her. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yeah. What would you like to give her? I have no more water. She might like food. Overflowing lunchbox? A lunchbox stuffed with rice, ginger, carrots, mushrooms. Yeah. For me? Thanks, Makoto. This makes me feel a little better. Yeah. I was able to cheer up a little. Did she like it? I don't know. I can't tell. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go do something. Okay. Let's go. Where is everyone now? Everyone's here again. Okay. So, Kyoko will never want to talk to me ever again. Because she, she's like that now. God damn it, Kyoko. I'ma talk to... You know what? I'll talk to Sakura. I'm gonna chill with Sakura.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate that, but I'd like to be alone right now. God damn it! I need time to myself. I need to think. Although, that's one skill I haven't developed too much. Hina!
Sorry.
Listen, I'm really sorry, but I kind of want to be alone right now. I got a lot to think about. Oh my god, I don't want to hang out with Miyagi or Toko. They're little brats. And Kyoko's mad at me. She won't let me explain. Ugh. You know what? I'd rather hang out with an idiot. I'm gonna go deal with an idiot. Where's the idiot? He's in the hall? He's in the hall. Where's that goddamn idiot? I don't want to talk to you, Toko. You're weird. No one wants to talk to me.
According to the spirits,
I had a dream last night. I saw a spirit that was going to flood us with energy and save us from this school nightmare.
how about that?
It's a prophecy. Take my heart. Take heart, man. I don't even know. Fucking for sure, whatever. Oh, I've got something I want to show you. I've got this stigmata on my back.
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods. Oh god. Hiro showed me a scar on his back, though I didn't really get what it meant. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hiro a present? Sure. God, I hate him so much. What would you like to give him? What's something he would like? He doesn't like the occult, but he is crystal skull, maybe? A skull carved from pure rock crystal. Something a skull thinks created 100 years ago, perhaps an alien invention or something. Yeah, that sounds like something he would like. Huh? You're saying I can have this? All of a sudden I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you. Seeing Hiro so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy.
Could it be?
Hey Makoto, you know what I think? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. Discount?
How about that?
Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but you know what? Let's call it 900. I don't think I want one. That's only a $900 discount. And that's only a $100 discount, and even then, it's just way too expensive. Hey, come on, you should count yourself lucky to have the ultimate clairvoyant willing to tell you the future. I don't want your future telling. Half the time, it's not even right. So you're right pretty often?
Well,
I sure am. At the bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. 20%? That sounds pretty sketchy. For real. For real? Don't make that face. I didn't hear you. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time I'm right. Every time. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is? No, not really. If you were 100% correct, that'd be amazing.
how about that?
Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What? When did you see it? You won't believe what I saw. It would appear that the mother of your child and the mother of my children are the same. I refuse, denied, do not like it.
Right.
Doesn't matter if you don't like it or not, that's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you say?
No?
At least. I pray to everything holy, please that you're wrong, please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special try run, I'm afraid I can't apply that discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. There's no way you're gonna be able to, you're gonna be right? If you like, I can do a reading now and see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. I'm now in $1,000 debt. Oh, he's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people would fall into that kind of cycle, though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging of you. Whatever else happens, don't let it be right. Hero's report card has been updated based off your experience with him. You just unlocked the skill Lost and Died. Give yourself a pat on the back. You earned it. I finally got a skill! Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. It's nighttime now.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I know all of that, and it's very sad that I do, probably. Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. I haven't been able to talk to anyone except an idiot, a meanie, and a weird absolute asshole. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I be a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about I make you extra special? Be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. How's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. Heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, and then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of a crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard it. I know all about it. But so what? Crab beats the monkey, but that's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not the crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady, which is why I chose the popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Of course. Of course it is.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and
nighttime
nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I hate that I know this, but I'm not. I don't hate it at the same time. I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Well, here we go. Fun. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Convenience, am I right? That's just where I was headed. What's going on? Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Finger's foot shook as he pointed. Hina.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
What?
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
No, she didn't. She's still alive.
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. There's no way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling, and then they knocked out the pepper off the table, and that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just set you on fire? Anyway, you're totally not adorable, boys. Just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting, indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hero, help me. Sure thing. She's weird. Oh, she's weird, but it's fine. Genocide's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Ugh. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it was really just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yeah, yes, well, it doesn't thank you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you even more hostile. Are you okay, Hina? What's he gonna say? But man, I couldn't believe I was positive I was able to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck. I love to sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Ugh. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, I just got into a fight and I lost my temper. Flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura? At first, I just tried to ignore it. But if you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I just wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. I couldn't take it anymore because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know. Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. Just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door of the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges, and there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey.
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me! It was Genocide Joe! It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault! Oh no.
Damn.
To hurt Hina, damn you! To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare
What
you?
is this? Ah, I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. That doesn't. Okay.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this.
Here, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly. Why? Oh God! Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you gotta stop Sakura!
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm drawing a line right here, right now. Drawing a line? Good line. Goodbye. Oh boy. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones that were left were... awkward silence. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me that Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you talked to her to be sure what you saw. That's what you were thinking. That's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. Think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Oh. What?
Because
ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
fine.
It's fine, I've already forgotten about it. You ignored me for 2 days. I would have told you what happened. But you didn't give me that chance because you were being bratty. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. I'm still annoyed with you, but begrudgingly, I'll put it aside. There's no point in going anywhere else right now. What else am I supposed to do? Just talk to her again? That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something. Wait. That's not what I want to do. It's... Hang on. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you want to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. Wait, I didn't read the rest of that. I have business there. Where?
So...
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we go? Shall we get going? Same thing. I don't know. With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up with her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Ah, that house. The dressing room? Same thing. So the something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore. I didn't say we didn't need him, I'm just saying that he's done his job. Besides, it's not us that need alter ego, he has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Hello. Oh, so just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it you want to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to people. Or to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want, too. So, to help everyone, to solve the mystery of the school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive that the mastermind would find out about it and they'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think of about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think that I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, right, Makoto? You asked what's the difference between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe it's time, maybe that's the question even a program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we did take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey.
He's our friend, so what I want to take his feelings into consideration. He says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand tall to everyone else and tell them that you're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please
I
don't.
want to believe in myself.
Oh, you said it for me. Thank you. I want to be able to say I know I can do
Leave
this.
it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. A room without surveillance camera. The secret room. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance cameras in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet cord on the wall.
However.
Ethernet port, same thing. I don't know. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean that there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego and the Mastermind may spot us going in the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because it's our best bet of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, so let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then.
Then, let's get started. I'm going to be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed him underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. I'm going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. I have him react like a machine. To have him react like a machine like that, all of a sudden I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However.
Assuming the Mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Off we go, I guess. That's on the 3rd floor, right? 3rd floor, I think. Oh, Jesus, where'd you come from? How the hell did you get here? Makoto? What the? Why do you seem so surprised? Nothing. Why would anything be wrong? He's acting really strange. Well, I guess he's always acting really strange. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to my room now. Take her easy, partner. See ya. Oh boy. He's lost it. Oh god, you're here too. What? My friend! Huh? What are you doing? Living. I see. Anyway, I'm headed back to my room. I'll just be there, living totally calm. She's lost it. Everyone has lost it. No one is sane anymore. No, wait, it was on the 2nd floor. It wasn't the 3rd floor. Yeah, it was here.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. Make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Well, you're just standing there. Hurry up and go. Okay. Okay, I'm going.
So then.
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, well, here we go. Ugh. Okay, first we just have to find a network cable. Tab. Anything? According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. How would she know that? I found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world if I can. I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Hold tight.
Do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're going to get out of here, you and the rest of us as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Aww, that was nice.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but, the documents were gone, just like I told you. Ranpai was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So, we're gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about, like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
True.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we do?
so
Should we, if we can't find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego.
correct.
Alright. All we can do is wait. Believe in our friends. You're right. That's the only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized, so before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Huh? The sharp sound of a doorbell pierced my sleepy haze, pulled me back to the real world. Hello?
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me. He was white as a ghost. It sounded like something happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Suddenly, I found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hina, what's going on? Makoto, Kyoko, you know what's wrong. Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window in the rec room, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we going to do?
anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. The door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating the school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked. The rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem,
Feels like the door is pressed up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
in other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, this rule doesn't apply. Then, there's no problem if we break in.
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She was just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom! In the closet! the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? Come on, please hurry. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. The window shattered in 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started adjusting the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I could just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally did not turn. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but in that moment I laid my hand on her. She's smirking. Why is she smirking? All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of the living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Deadly life. All-star apologies. Well, fuck.
Huh?
Huh?
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming Sakura was really dead, checking pulse or reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there, motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, I was unable to do a thing. Time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. Ogre?
Yes.
Ah, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed, I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
Your fault.
It was one of you, Hirobyaki Otoko. One of you killed Sakura. What?
What?
You're accusing us before even beginning the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. You hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right.
Monokuma file.
Thank you for saying it. So don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're going to ruin that little face. Now then, with that hold on. There's something I wanted to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind in a duel. Maybe you fought her again, and
In other words,
then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Not even close, actually. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end, even without getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go going through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a Bethlehem up like that.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blackin is, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you all get pissy potty with me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Thank you for laughing for me.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, for one, I'm glad that it was Sakura. She was the one working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. But if you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. And let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then. Hina's guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot near the crime scene. What?
It's your
One of you killed
I
Sakura.
won't forgive
I
you.
won't let someone like that, anyone come near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion to be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid... okay. And you here? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we find out who killed Sakura,
correct.
for those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who'd want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover the Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. Hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. That's the kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Investigate. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death was estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noticed. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting blood. Monokuma File 4 has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
So,
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, and that door had been jammed shut with the chair inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way out, in or out, till he broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
it's a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see that kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes, like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what the locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first one is when a locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Simply means the killer commits his crime, and then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking the room. Basic approaches include a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for all that, all we have to do is check of the door to see what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists for the crime to be committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or a tool from outside to target the victim from inside. Push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, make something like that.
however,
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and that door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the
it's
list.
true.
The third type is when a killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other
They
words,
stayed hidden and when the door is opened up, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. It sounds like it could have been impossible, maybe.
It's true.
The fourth was the final type, when it wasn't actually locked the room all. It wasn't a locked room at all. Not a locked
In
room.
other words,
By that I mean there was actually an alternate escape route somewhere hidden within the room. See this a lot in novels and things, but reality is just not possible. And then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to the locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which one of the 4 seems to be the most likely in this
It's
case?
true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Okay. I guess we'll start with... This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only noticeable change is the door has been smashed. To the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke in to get inside. There's no evidence of any kind of string or mechanism that was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. A chair. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get into the door. Couldn't open the door. There's no evidence of the kind of string or mechanism to use on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that, so the killer must have created a locked door from the inside, not from the inside, not from the outside. Rec room door has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There was the... No, I didn't want to talk about the door. I wanted to talk about that thing. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. And still, this protein can got labeled on it. This says Chem A2. It reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. They must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What's that? See what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window when I broke inside.
Correct.
But they are just scattered around. They're also underneath the can. What does that matter?
So...
Can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. Feel like it'll become an important clue later on. That's foreshadowing. An important clue? I'm not sure how I see it. I'm not sure how I see it. I see how. Empty protein drink has been added to the truth bullet section in your handbook. What do you got? What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Gee, thanks. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely.
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
She certainly didn't. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, a strong body and mind and spirit. So how did the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected any chance against her.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Miyake or Hiro, they had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, right? Don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her here in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry and that she would just talk to them. She just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I had stopped her, even by force even, this never would have happened. Hina. It's possible to have regrets, I know. Oa's account has been added to the Truth Blood section in your handbook. By the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her. And she had asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place that she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard from the three of them directly. Now, can I talk to you? What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quit. Is it true that Sakura had asked you to meet her here in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then is it true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I wouldn't see Sakura all day. Byakuya said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Byakuya's account has been added to the Truth Blood section in your handbook. Okay then, on this side of the room. It looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her and thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave the candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really liked them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. Made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really liked them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get the chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the Truth Blood section in your handbook. Sakura's actual body. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. According to Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. You can see a trace of it on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body has been added to the Truth Blood section in your handbook. Maybe getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. But Byakuya. However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
The most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting, but it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood is absolutely has to have a reason to connect to why she died. Bottle? There's shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all reddened. These are tops and bottom sections of bottles, right? So it must have been originally been a bottle. Glass shards have been added to the floor. Glass shards on the floor has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook. Huh? Is there something else on the ground near the glass? It's a figure. It fits the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor has been added to the Truth Blood section in your handbook. There was the blood. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? That doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? The magazine shelf blood stain has been added to the Truth Blood section in your handbook. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there was some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did they get those figures inside the bottle?
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle has been added to the Truth Blood section in your handbook. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the floor, or on the ground. The red shards of glass which probably started out as bottle. That would mean Sakura must have been hit on the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass Monokuma figure, the evidence. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Yep. I can look at the magazine thing. The same shelf full of magazines. There's all kinds of different magazines here. Okay. There's the locker. The locker's open and there on the inside, a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing there? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and the handprint left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
Looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding in the locker, and they left behind something a little extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Oh, why not?
Hey.
Think back, before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, the locker was already open. And at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does the handprint mean? The locker handprint has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then.
Then you should probably go talk to the people, talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She decided? She's gotten a little more pushy since we've had our issue. But she's right, I have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with two other people. I need to go hear what they have to say. Okay, so we just need to go talk to Toko and Hiro. Leave the area? Yes, I shall. Those two probably went back to their rooms. Fun. Toko. I pressed on the doorbell. And after a few seconds... Huh? Who's there? Ah, that's the most negative aura I've ever felt. The aura of total decay. Well, what do you
want?
Oh, you're talking for me.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good
Hey,
mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I said I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yaki already told me that he had asked to meet with me. What? What, she wanted to meet with Master too? And I just said too, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get a note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I don't have a choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Heroes is here. I pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something about how Sakura wanted to come meet with you. Ooh, how did you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself. She asked Miyagi and Toko to come with her. Come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But she didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person. She happened to mention others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, that's super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura.
Got it all
No
wrong.
way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I had to take her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey,
Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. A big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up, shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said it was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash has been added to the Truth Both section of your handbook. Okay, so I've heard from Toko, Hiro, what next? I definitely have to look into the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should check more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? I guess we'll go to the chem lab, right? You know, like the thing said. I don't know. Chem lab's on the 4th floor, right? So many stairs. Staircase is here. I don't know why, but I always forget where the staircase is on the 2nd floor. it's a weird thing, I don't know. Every other floor I know where the staircase is. But it's just that one I always tend to forget and I have to remind myself. Chem lab is all the way here. Staircase here.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say is, yes, sir, I understand. No. I'm not gonna say that. Because, I'm not like that. You fucking dick. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get... But I just can't get over how big it is. Should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected to make one giant shelf. More important right now, what's with the powder that's spilled in the front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Let's see, what's on the shelf? There's all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. Protein drink I found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. Why is there amongst that one with a skull on it? That doesn't seem very good. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A. That one's labeled with C, so I can guess this is considered part of the unit section C, section A. Huh? But wait. There's one bottle here labeled Chem CU9. That could have been, someone put that there on accident. So on this shelf, looks like a bunch of different chemicals. I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they are used in experiments about chemical reaction. If you lived in such ignorance for so long, it must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
Think that you're studying... What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application for the real world? No, that's not true. The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Jeez, you're just so harsh to me, aren't you? I didn't even say that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I could consider this part of this shelving unit B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case I don't think I have to worry about the shelf too much. On this shelf is I can't tell, but it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. Looks like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I consider this part of shelving unit C. Section C, same thing. I should try and find out more about the shelving unit. Looks split up into 3 sections. Section A is dietary supplements. Section B has regimens. And Section C is lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten protein powder from Section A. What concerns me is in Section A there's a bottle of the label from Section C. What about that bottle is poison from Section C doing Section A? There's definitely something going on here. Chem lab shelf has been added to the Truth Both section of your handbook. These are footprints. They're only in front of the left side of the shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an unsufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long I had drawn a sketch of the room. So, how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me. So when you look at this, it's interesting. It appeared that whoever left these footprints only had business on the leftmost shelf. And they came in and went straight to the exit. It was straight to that shelf, and then did whatever they had to do, and then left. And what the footprints tell me,
I see.
These footprints must be. Makoto, are they yours? No.
What?
Okay then, let me see your shoe, and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya did. Said, I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Fortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? What, do you want me to be a murderer? With how clear these footprints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these footprints are a really valuable clue. Two more things to look at. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered across the floor. I better not leave a footprint. There's a broken bottle from in front of the shelf. Is that where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had been labeled Chem C, C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out. At this point, the room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other
That's
words,
right. It can only have been around the time of the incident. Is that really what happened? Then it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder has been added to the Truth Both section of your handbook. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered across the floor. There's also remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle is labeled Chem C4. It also looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever was only on the left side of the shelf. According to what Byakuya and the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints of the powder has been added to the Truth Below section of your handbook. I've already taken a good look around the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. I guess. R. And then R again. Bye. See you later. Now I gotta go all the way back to the 2nd floor. This way? Yeah, this way. And no wait, 3rd floor, my bad. For some reason I thought the rec room was on the 2nd floor.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hira had told me.
I see.
See, so along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't see her. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made progress of my own. Sakura's body and the shelf magazines and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them once more. One more time. So wait, it was the magazine thing, the what, and the what? the magazine in case the what and the what? No, I don't remember. Kyoko sets the magazine on each shelf with hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it away on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore it in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I pick up the inverted magazine and flip through it. This is on one of the pages near the center of the magazine. The word has been written in bold bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I don't know why I keep, like, taking a minute to process what's actually being in front of me, and I'm just like, oh, right, there's text. I should probably speak now. Oh, wait, I didn't even read it. No! I didn't read it! It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of the others who might come looking. Hey, is that... It says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. You don't know that. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but... It seems too easy. If anything, it makes me be more suspicious. I mean... The magazine's dying message has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, so it was... Magazine. What was the other things that were of suspicion to Kyoko? Kyoko!
Hey.
Sakura's body and the Monokuma bottles. Those three things. Okay. I think Kyoko said that she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention to, and I'm sure you'll find it. A correlation. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have a confidence in the outcome. That's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Monokuma bottle has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that have been bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway...
Can you gather up the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? And try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I don't really know what this is about, but... What choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took a broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. Where did you get a dustpan and broom? I can understand the broom, but where'd you get a dustpan? Just as I finished up. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I just got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected in the Monokuma bottles that are still intact. Why do you want to do that? There's a point to the experiment and it'll make sense once we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures are inside The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same. There's nothing else that could really affect the weight.
So then,
And here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what we might expect to see? Well, the normal assumption would be either they're balanced out or the pieces I've collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles
Hey,
put together, I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. Ooh boy, Monokuma Bottles experiment has been added to the Truth Blood section in your handbook. And then it was her actual body. According to Kyoko, there's something discovered on Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
whew,
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's this kind of thing that I've perversively used to. Although, there's still sometimes I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to
it's
it.
true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind. More importantly, look here. Her shoes.
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? On her... What's that say? On her instep? I don't know. Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. The yellow powder has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook.
Hey,
The next is the wound on her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, I've been even telling you that it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just
It
explain.
would seem...
It appears she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? There's something more interesting.
Correct.
Some of the more interesting thing. Both her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, from what I've learned is after examining her body in detail, or that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination and summary has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbooks. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at the body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have been able to pull that off.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Gee, thanks,
Should I
bud.
do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Uh-huh.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Here we go.
See you soon.
It's already time, but the mysteries of the locked room is still only half solved. Alright, I forgot about the whole locked rooms incident thingy. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Okay, well, here we go. Hardly anyone left. Oh geez, there's only 6 of us. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... The ultimate martial artist! Why are you talking like that? The locked room murder mystery! Winky face. What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. That's just plain creepy. Well then how about in reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative. My mic is being a pain. I don't like the way it's positioned and it keeps moving. Mainly because I'm fiddling with it, but you know. My mic. For example, you have 100 friends. He's right, that does make it seem sad. Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. A woo, a woo, a woo. What the hell was that? How do you even speak in emoticons? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look
I
at
don't
me.
think I'm acting casual.
Don't be
Or, I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon. Soon enough. Because there's no doubt... Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. Why is she still smirking when she died, though? And yet, someone killed her. And the person is here. The person is one of us.
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. But because I didn't do it, how many times do I have to tell you? How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it, even without breaking a sweat?
Hey.
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. Okay. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way to the elevator. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, as I trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, and uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds, fell lower and lower. Suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the six of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with no one else, with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to a complete end completely? Now then, are you ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened on for the fourth time. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, deadly class trial. Here we go! And since we're way over the 2-hour mark, I'm going to stop it! No more thing for today. No, we're just gonna, yeah. No more. Just we're gonna stop and wait for another every other day kind of thing, you know. So like, the day after tomorrow, another stream, and we'll find out who killed Sakura or whatever, something like that. I don't know. I'm very bad at closing out streams. I'm bad at opening and I'm bad at closing. I'm good at the in-between. Everything else is, no, not for me. I said quit. Not me, Tobo. That's not what I wanted to show up. Anyway, this was fun. I enjoyed. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just gonna quickly find someone to raid, and I will be on my way. I don't know. I don't even know. So, this is fun. This is almost 2 hours long. Oh, jeez. I mean, I've done a 3-hour long stream, so it's not my longest, but, you know, it's still long. Anyway, it's bye-byes. Bye-byes, everyone. Let's go bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye.